Good morning. Good morning, Facebook and YouTube. Good morning. So y'all ain't heard none of that, but that's okay. Good morning. How y'all doing? I'm glad each and every one of you is here. This is Morning Motivations, and every Friday, I hop on and I just, we just chit chat and talk all things. Um, we talk all things AI, business, mindset, content creation. And the truth is, the real truth, man, I'm just one imperfect lady trying to figure it out every day. That's really the truth. Whoa. Licks. That's the truth. I'm just one imperfect chick trying to make this work every single day. That's really the truth. That's the truth of the matter. That's the truth of the matter. That's the truth of the matter. Let me get myself together. Um, but I'm happy to be here. I'm glad to be here, and those of you that are able to check in, come on in the room. Come on in the room. We've been doing this. Uh, let's see, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Good morning, Miss Samela. Let's see, we've been doing this. I'm gonna say October because I'm gonna have to go back and look at my notes, but I think some of my earliest videos are from October. So we've been doing this thing October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 8 months. And that's almost time to have a baby. So 8 months we've been. Good morning, Monica. Glad you're here. We have been walking and talking and connecting. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, we've been getting better in our businesses. We've been kind of really reflecting on some things that we could be doing to just be that much better of a human being. Y'all, I'm so proud of my couch. My couch is like, my couch is clear for once. Good morning. We've been making progress. Not perfection. Perfection is foolery. We've been making progress. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you all. I can't believe it. It's been a long time since I did anything like going live or walking. It's been many years since I've done anything like consistently over 8, 9, 10 months, except for take care of children, spend money, and work. So I'm glad we are on month 8. Good morning, Petra. Glad you're back. This is month 8. My goal is to get to 12 months and then just see what our stand. See, kind of re-examine, is this working? Does it work for y'all? Just that's the goal. I'm trying to get to 12 months of consistent movement. Good morning, love of beads. The love of beads. Good morning, the love of beads. Good morning to you. How y'all doing this morning? I'm glad that each and every one of you is here. Those of you that are present, I'm glad that you're here. Good morning, Deborah. Glad to have you. I had a great week. I hope that you guys have had a great week. I've had a really good week. I've had a very productive week. I got a lot of stuff going on all the time, and I've really taken some time to get my workflows together. Tons of things are not done, and that's okay because I have a plan for when they will get done. And I'm finding that I'm starting to have these little pockets of time where I can rest with less guilt. So I'm taking advantage of it. I've got a full weekend ahead of me, but I can't wait to engage in it. Good morning. Glad you guys are here. Thank you for the glitter badge. I see that coming in. Thank you for the hearts. Good morning, Melanie. Good morning, Bunny's Brunch. How y'all doing this morning? This is Morning Motivations, and I'm Martine. And every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we get together, we talk AI, we talk business, mindset, and it's just an opportunity to be honest with ourselves about why we're doing the things we're doing and to be honest with ourselves about what we could be doing to just get a little bit better. All right, that's really what it's all about. I'm doing some out loud reflecting, and I invite you to reflect alongside me. All right, that's what this time is about. That's what we're doing, and I've enjoyed it. It's been super helpful to me, and I hope that it's been helpful to you. Okay, it's been a wonderful week. We have been talking the Kaizen principles. Okay. Um, Companies like Toyota follow these principles. It's a Japanese philosophy or like way of thinking. And the idea is we're going to focus on small intentional shifts. And it's if we make these small intentional shifts, it can actually lead to a whole lot of momentum. All right. A lot of companies use these principles to help to get people to think about how to reframe their purpose on their job, reframe their career trajectory, how work gets done. And I'm a big believer if big companies are willing to invest millions and millions of dollars into um, rolling out these initiatives, these principles, then it will probably be great for me to do something similar for free. So I've been exploring these principles, been looking at them, and really trying to make small adjustments in my own life so that my business improves, um, my goals are improving, and my overall life improves. All right. And I invite you to do the same thing. This week, our two principles have been be proactive. Good morning, Maria. So the two principles of this week have been be proactive and no more excuses. All right. Or accept no excuses. Last week, we talked about assumptions and how when we make, good morning, Kim, when we make assumptions, usually we need to start asking ourselves, like, is the assumption true? Maybe we may have gotten some things wrong. So I don't know. Um, I really needed our call Wednesday. I needed it. Um, and I'm really, really excited about how these principles have already started to make a big difference in how things are getting done in my life. I hope that's the same case for you. I really do. Good morning, Infinite Rocket Power. Glad to have you. We're still celebrating your birthday month. We celebrate all morning. Good morning, Janine. Glad to have you. It's Friday. It's Friday, y'all. And since it's Friday, y'all know what the question is. What's one thing you did this week that was proactive? All right. That's the question. Did you catch yourself making an excuse and did you push past it? Or did you win in a different area? Good morning. I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad to have you. I'm so glad to have you here. Tell me your win. So, Miss Samela, Infinite Rocket Power, Monica, A Lavish Life. Yeah. What was your win? What happened this week that was successful? Have you been more proactive this week? Have you found yourself starting to make an excuse and then deciding to just push through and do the thing? Hey, Miss Samela, did you get those appointments done? I got 2 of the 3 done. That was our thing. Miss Samela and I, our thing was appointments that we needed to make. I did make, yeah, I added one. I need to make an eye appointment. So that's my other one. Good morning, P. Kumba Designs. Good morning, Sneak. Good morning, Low Tip of Fade. All right, come on with it. Yes. She said, "Yep." She went to one doctor yesterday. Yep. Yeah, I got mine done. I've got I got to change out my IUD, and so I've been putting it off because it's an uncomfortable experience. Good morning, Kevin. And so I've been putting it off because I don't want, I need it, but I don't want to go. Anybody who knows that journey knows that it's quite uncomfortable. And I made the appointment this week. That was mine. Called them up. Now it's like a month away, so I can wrap my mind around it. All right, you're sorting out your allergy appointment. Yes. Good morning, Dorothy. All right, Infinite Rocket Power says restructuring her time for her projects. Yes, I've been doing that work too. Can't wait to see how it works for you. All right. So that was the big question I posed this week, was like, hey, we got to be more proactive. Good morning, Panda 47. We need to be way more proactive about what it is we set out to do, whether it's personal, whether it's business, and we're making progress. Monica says, thanks for the reminder. I need to make us an eye appointment. Of course. That's what this community is about. All right. So what are your wins? I want to start from that place. Thank you, Leo Kingdom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining the club. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. What are your wins? That's the question. Question of the day is, what went well for you this week? What went well for you guys this week? I'm going to get my speed up just a little bit. I'm walking a little too slow. I've got so much to be thankful for. I was getting my kids ready and out the door this week. And it's been really, really nice to be able to engage with them the way I have been able to this year. And today's their last day of school. And super excited about who they're going to become. Let's see. All right, Samela says she's been walking consistently for almost 2 months. Oh, congratulations. That's a wonderful win. That's a wonderful win. Miss Samela, question for you. What's been the impact of having that kind of consistency? Has anything changed for you? Have you had any changes? That's what I'm curious about. Does anything feel different? Are you having different experiences? And what's keeping you going? Yeah, what's keeping you going? Thank you, guys. Y'all got me all the way to 1K. Thank you. Y'all, I'm losing all my clothes. I'm gonna go back and watch the video and be like, girl, you need some new clothes. Everything's falling. It's not a bad thing, it's just annoying. So that's the question of the day. What did you do to be proactive this week? What did you do? How are you handling this no excuse mindset? It's what are you doing to include that in your life? And what did you win? That's the question. Y'all let me know in the chat. I got quite a few of you here this morning. I want to celebrate you. I want to celebrate what's happening. Doesn't matter how big or how small you believe it is. It just matters that we talk about it. All right. So Miss Mella says overall she feels better. Well, she doesn't walk, she does feel a little guilty. So if she doesn't get it done in the morning, she makes sure to do it in the evening. I love that. Wednesday, we talked about this a little bit, this idea of creating a no excuse environment. So for her, she's doing some things to ensure, like she's doing two things to create a no excuse environment these past 2 months. First, she's acknowledging her own feelings when she does not walk. All right, so that's the first thing. Acknowledging when you don't meet your goal. For her, she's a little guilty. So she makes sure, and this is the important part, she makes sure if she doesn't get it done in the morning, that she makes it happen in the evening. She is fostering a no excuse environment. All right. And we can apply that to anything. All right. We can apply that to anything. Let's see. Let's see. What were some other wins this week? Overcomer crafts. Hey, Mika. She says, good morning to you. She says she went live in the group. Okay, this is her Journal Jam group, Hidden Gems group. So she went live in her Hidden Gems group to recap. Ooh, that's something new. Congratulations. Congratulations, Tamika. You've added a new piece to your programming. I love that. Is that something you're going to continue to do? And did you like it? Did you like it? What do you think about it now that it's done? Congratulations. So here's what I noticed. Miss Samela says now that she's got this consistent routine, now that she's created a no excuse environment, she's adding. So she's talking to ChatGPT, and she's got a meal plan and a workout regimen. Okay? So she's furthering her progress, but she's only doing it a little bit at a time. That is how you create long-term success in anything. Anything you want to do, you can create long-term success. Oh, that's some great feedback. Mika, check out that feedback. Monica said she can't always make Fridays, so she loves that Monday recap might be available. That's something to think about. That's definitely something to think about. Y'all, I'm still not walking fast enough. You may have an untapped audience there, Tamika. Good morning, beloved. Glad you're here this morning. Hey, one body and soul. How are you this morning? Y'all let me know in the chat. What was your win for this week? How have you been proactive? How are you creating a no excuse environment? Oh, I'm glad you're here too. Glad to have you here. Glad you're here this morning. Okay, so if you're interested in Tamika's community, it's called Hidden Gems on Facebook, and her Monday live is called After Jam. It's gonna be Mondays at 12 Central. All right. So if you can't make it Friday, or if you can, but you need a little extra boost, then you can just hop on her noon call. All right. I love that. I love that. Congratulations. That's a beautiful win. That's what we talk about, progress. Tamika's been running her group for the last year. And over this year, she went from no group to small group meetings to now live. All right. That is how real progress and growth happens. It doesn't happen overnight. And these people that keep telling you that it will happen overnight, they're lying to you. The people that tell you, oh, the money just gonna roll on in, they're lying to you. Progress takes time, a little bit every day, so that when we look back 8 months from now, we can see how far we've gone. Tamika, connect with our message, Infinite Rocket Power. She wants to join your Hidden Gems group. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning to you. How you doing? Good morning. One Mind Body and Soul says she made it to today. That's a win. Y'all, it really is. We say that so often, but it really is. The fact that you're here, because everybody wasn't able to do that. Everybody didn't make it to today. Everybody won't make it until tomorrow. All right. So sometimes just making it is enough. Because if you can just make it enough days in a row, eventually you can transition into becoming proactive. And if you can be proactive enough days in a row, then eventually you'll be able to create a no excuse environment in your life. Okay? Let's see. Yes, One Body Law says people say just post. No, it's not true. People say it all the time. Oh, if you just post it. No, that's not true. What is true is if you post consistently, sales will come eventually if your product is in front of the right people. That's the truth. I'm gonna say it again. Okay, because she's right. People lying. All right. Passive income ain't passive. Passive income means that you're gonna work your behind off over long periods of time to find the right people to connect with, so that over that long period of time, they trust you so much that they will purchase from you passive. And if you do that enough times, you will have enough passive people that trust you that you can earn enough passive income from enough different communities to relax a little bit. That's the truth. All right. And if you really think about it and really pay attention, the people that are earning passive income work all the time. Y'all hear what I'm saying? People who earn money passively work regularly. They may not work. They have, and I've been watching a lot of YouTubes lately. What I'm noticing is most of them for about anywhere from let's go less than that, 2 to 5 years, they grind. And then they're able to hire enough people between that 3 to 5 year mark that they can have 4-day work weeks. They've had millions in sales, so they can take 2 months off. All right. So they've done the work, the grind to arrive at passive experiences. But it don't happen like that. It's a lie. It's a lie. For my business to get where I want it to be, I'm gonna spend the next 3 to 5 years working very hard. For or I need to stop and let it go and focus on contract work or focus on just being employed by other people. Those are my options. But I do not see a world where I'm not going to have to work very hard, intentionally, focus on very few things over a long period of time to eventually create a space of passive income. And that's just the truth. All right. That's why these calls are so important, because you get so easily disheartened. It's very easy to give up. It's very easy to feel like you're not doing enough. So you have to stay encouraged, because it's going to take time, a long time. It's going to take time. All right. And if anybody tells you anything otherwise, they're lying to you. And if you really go pay attention to their profile and how they've gotten to the place they are, it's anywhere between 2 to 5 years worth of ongoing, consistent, methodical work. Now, within that 2 to 5 years, they may have hired people so that they can get better faster, but just a single individual all by themselves, no. I promise you. All right, so take a deep breath. Don't believe the hype. Be proactive and grind. And eventually, if you grind long enough, you'll be able to hire some folks to take some of that grind off your plate. But it ain't now. Not yet. It's not yet. You're not there yet. I'm not. Well, I can't say where you are. I'm not there yet. I gotta earn every seat right now. Don't have no choice. There are not enough people that I've connected with for it to be anything different yet. So I continue. All right. Yes. One Mind, Body, and Soul says, "Yep." Social media sales on microwave type timeline. It's very, very unrealistic. The people who are doing this, and this is what sustains their life, anywhere from 2 to 5 years. You have some outliers that maybe did it in 12 months, but often if you really listen and pay attention, they lost their job, they were laid off, or some they actually quit their job, or they really, really pushed themselves. But those are outliers. That is not the norm. Okay, those are exceptions. The other 95, 97% of us, 2 to 5 years. 2 to 5 years. Okay, so we're gonna have to work on money we haven't received yet, and really examine everything we're doing now and how well it's going to help us set up for the future. Okay? Now, with all that being said, one of the things we have to do is market research. We have to understand our audience. We have to understand our potential competitors. Good morning, Paulette. Glad to see you this morning. We have to understand consumers. What do they type in search engines? What are they thinking about? Where do they live? What time of the year do they buy? Why? What makes them go from observer to buyer? And then you have to continue to spend the rest of your business life cycle refining and get better at that. It is the one area of business most people skip. It's the one area most people skip. Good morning, Myrna. Hey, Good morning. How are you doing this morning? So, I'm going to be teaching a class next Saturday that's going to teach you how to perform market research. You got to find your people, okay? And simply doing the thing because you saw it a couple times on Facebook is not market research. Simply doing the thing because it's a trend on TikTok is not market research. And I'll tell you the truth, and I'm going to accept this truth in my own business life. Most of us are spread too thin. We got too many things we're trying to sell. We act like Walmart and Target, and we not. We cannot be a full store selling things. And because we continue to try to be like this full storefront selling a bunch of stuff, we're not gonna move forward. And so in the class, and really it's a setup, a series of classes. Next Saturday, the first one. I'm facing this reality in my own business, and I'm gonna help you face that reality too. But I'm also gonna give you places you can go to do this research. I'm gonna give you kind of a pattern of thinking and just to kind of help you start your business a little different. Okay. Yes, you're gonna need an Etsy shop if you want to do Etsy. Yes, you're gonna need a stand store or a pin site store. You are, but this idea, how I want to put it, I want to put it to you like this. Especially those of us that work full time, you only need one product to do well. You don't need a storefront to do well. You need one product. For me, because I don't want to do this full time. So here's what it looks like for me. When I have one product that I can sell that brings in $200 a day successfully, then I win. I only need one product. Just one. And most of you only need one product to focus on. You need one product to do well. Because when that one product does well, then guess what? Then you can expand. Then you can become a brand. Then you can become a storefront. But the truth of the matter is, you only need one thing. So whatever it is that you're going to sell, you need to know that thing and that product like the back of your hand. You need to spend all of your time focusing on speaking to that audience and giving them what they want. So I invite you to join my class. I'm going to walk you through the steps you can take to think through this process. We're going to focus. I have a case study, so we're going to focus on one product, and I'm going to step you through it. What tools you can use, what questions you should be asking yourself, what gaps you should be looking for in a potential target audience. And then we're going to talk about what you need to be doing. Because it's not about copying your competitors. It's not about just doing it because somebody said it will sell well. It's about figuring out these are the problems that people are having. All right. So figuring that out. And how is Martine and Martine's brand going to step into that problem and add my twist on how to solve it? That is what it's about. And that's what the class is going to be about. So if that's something you need, if you need help, Okay, with just better understanding market research and how to examine products, take my class. You have two routes to take the class. You can just purchase it as a single class. I've got a coupon for $20 off. Um, I think that makes the class $47. Actually, just take the class. That's not what you got. The other route is to join TRM Learning. All right, TRM Learning is Talia, Regina, myself, the three of us. We bring together 3 classes. You can take my class, Regina's class on Omni Reference, Talia's class on repurposing notebooks. Those 3 classes, you can take them and pay $97. All right. We also meet for co-working. Good morning, Kia. We meet for co-working sessions, so we work alongside you. We offer art and so much more. Okay, so either just grab the class if you just want to check out that single class, or join our Patreon. All of this is in my profile. All right. Now I know this is like the kickoff of summer, but hey, TRM is going to be kicking off summer in session. So Sunday we'll be back with Sundays with TRM. So we'll be back. We've got new guests. They've already sent us their package, and I'm like, ooh, they got some great stuff that we're going to look at and talk about. And that'll be Sunday at 6. All right. So that's what I got going on. I've been really working hard in my own business to focus on product by product, and I'm going to be showing you how you can do the same. Oh, thanks. Monica says last night's co-working session was awesome. Yay! Yeah. Yeah. Talia was spitting all of her physical making, crafting know-how last night. So I'm glad you liked it. All right. I'm going to take my speed down. I'm going to take my speed down. That's it. It's been a great week for me. I'm going to go check some things off the checklist. I'm wrapping up my preparations for my class. I can't wait I can't wait, because as I've been doing this work, and if you've been paying attention, that like I have an Etsy shop. I don't sell from Etsy anymore. I'm probably gonna put it on pause for a little while. You're gonna notice over these coming months, I'm gonna be closing out projects because I'm realizing that I need to focus single product. I need to understand that product and that audience with everything in my soul. So I'm gonna show you what I've been doing to figure that out, and some of the tools and resources that I'm using. Yeah, lock in. Yes, this is about locking in. Yes, Crystal, most people are trying to do too many things. And if you pay attention, the people who are having success, they're focusing on one thing. Yeah. Yeah. Most people are focusing on too many things, when the reality is you probably need to be talking and communicating one product. My first class, we're just doing the research. We're just gonna go find what these people at, what they saying, what they talking about, where do they live, what are their problems. That's what we're doing in the first class. Class 2, we're gonna look up the keywords. We need to know what words are they typing into Etsy. What are the words that they're typing in? What are the words they're typing into Google? Because we need to know them. We need to use them. We need to leverage them. We need to find out, what are they in certain Facebook groups? Where are they? That's the second class. That'll be in July. Then in August, what are they doing on social media? And what do I need to say to them so that when they see my offering, they stop and they purchase? That's third class being obvious. Crystal, for me, Everdy is worth every, but I know how to use it. And I have a system. I'm going to be teaching parts of this system in my second class. So I know how to take the data and find exactly what I need. So for me, yes. But if you don't know how to look at those spreadsheets and those columns and make meaning from them, then it's not meaningful. You have to learn how to make meaning of those columns. And until you know that, no, it's not worth the money. And I'm telling you that from experience because I had an Everbee account and I didn't know how to make meaning. And so I was wasting money for a couple months and I canceled it. And then last year I brought it back, but I had made some fresh connections and like how to use it. And I had a better understanding of keywords and keyword optimization. That's why I'm teaching the class. And so now it's very meaningful to me because I know what I'm doing. But before that, heck no, it wasn't. No, it was not. You got to know what you're doing with it. And that's what these three classes are about. Because I know y'all are tired. I know you're frustrated. You keep taking classes. You keep buying products. You buying these PLRs. You buying these MMRs. You buying prompt guides. Your art is beautiful. My art cute too. But it doesn't mean a thing if you haven't figured out who you want to sell this to, where they are located, and if you haven't figured out how to sell it to. And here's the biggest thing I've learned, and this has happened a couple times over the last couple months. There have been some products and services I started doing some research on and realized ain't nobody over here talking about this. And I literally stopped making a product. I literally stopped making. I was like, well, shoot, I don't even need to make that. Ain't but 11 people even looking for that on that website. And so that saved me time. Instead of me going all out and making stuff and ain't nobody gonna buy it. All right, one mind, body, and soul. So that's what this process is about. That's what the class is about. We got to start figuring out who is actually buying what and only make those things. Have a good day, one mind, body, and soul. Have a good All right, Facebook, YouTube, you guys have a great Friday. I'll see y'all on Monday.